Sweet. This is Techie Mall right here. Sim Lim Square, Singapore. It's pretty big up in here. Like you can kind of see, I'm a little bit, I don't want to get too close to the edge here. But yeah, this entire mall is nothing but tech. Pretty sweet little deal. Like all kinds of stuff here. So I'm here basically checking out monitors. And so what I'm doing is I'm buying these like little curved monitors here. I'm buying 4 of these monitors, and I'm gonna basically put them in like a square. And I just bought the stand right over here. So this is the stand right here. We just tested that out. So yeah, I was wanting to bust out my computer and then get a video card. So I got it right here. So I'm busting out my computer. I'm gonna have them install a video card for me. I'll check on the chat here in a little bit. Oh, oops.
I think it's pretty bad.
Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, it needs to go on the other side. Yeah, some of this stuff, like, I might need a new case too. It's all dented in. Oh man, it's dusty.
Dusty.
Yeah.
It is dusty.
Yeah. It's been traveling around quite a bit.
Yeah, this is
So yeah. This is my old computer. I gotta swap out. So basically, like the video card here, it's got 2 DVI ports, but these ones right here, they've got like the display ports you can see back there. So I gotta do like all 4 of them. They got like a special video card that they're recommending I'm gonna put in here. So yeah. Airport extra care dense. That's funny. What's going on, Romiel? Crypto Waza, Critical Thinking, Brandon David, Crypto Kaizen. Yeah, we are not in the Matrix. Yeah, we're getting these curved monitors. I think it's gonna have a nice little effect. And the other thing I like about them is they're white. You know, like most monitors, you can see all these monitors here, they're all black. And like these ones, so like these are the new ones right here, but you can't hook up the VESA ports to them. So you need the VESA adapter plates to be able to like attach right back on to them, so you can set them up kind of in an array for trading. What's going on, DM Profit? Yeah. Office is going to be pretty cool once I'm done with it, so I'm looking forward to it. There's so much cool stuff in here. Like, this is a mall with nothing but electronics. Nothing but electronics. They don't even have food in here. I mean, this is just like, I've never been in a place like this before. It's just, it's pretty cool, but like, you know, the name of the game is bargaining, man. You can get some sweet deals, you know. Give me best price. You give me good price? Because they don't understand English really well. I got to talk in like broken English, but you can come up with some pretty cool little deals if you know how to wheel and deal. What's going on, Crypto Life? Yeah, this place is pretty cool. Get some monitors set up. So I was thinking about doing like they got these curved monitors here, like these super wide ones, and this is like the really wide one. But I think that was a little bit too much. So I'm gonna be doing these 32-inch monitors right here, and basically I'm gonna stick with this. They're about 600 Sing dollars, which is like, I don't know, what is that? It's probably like 450, 500 bucks. So, you know, a little pricey, but I'm gonna be using them every day, so I want to get what I want. Running the biggest BitConnect team in New York. Cool deal. What's going on for California? Bigger than 32 inches, it gets hard to see without moving your head. Yeah, I'm not doing the super wide ones, Robert. I agree with you on that one. I don't think that's going to work. Like I've done trading offices and whatnot before, and you need to kind of have them all in an array. It works much better like that. So the advantage of some of these ones is like this one's basically like 2 monitors in one, and so you can kind of like split it like right down the middle. And you get one monitor and another monitor. But no, I'm gonna be I'm just gonna be doing, I don't know if the power's gonna work, because everything here is 220. It says it's got the input here, so I'd imagine the power is gonna be the same. But you should be getting like a UPC, so that's another thing I'm gonna be doing, is getting a UPC here. So one of these guys. Power is important, and all these power ones are a little bit different than what you would get in America, right? So this one, let's see if I can pull this out without dropping it. But for those of you that are like setting up computers and whatnot, like it's probably a good idea if you haven't already. Oh, you got it? Sweet. Yeah. Let's put it in. I'm just showing these guys this UPC. That's gonna be the next one I'm doing, but yeah, you can see like the ports on the back, kind of these different ports right here, and there's only so many, and they're much bigger ports. Yeah, P1000. This one is a little bit. They have like the P4000, and that one was pretty crazy in terms of like its price. So I think that was going to be a little bit too much. Need like a screwdriver. Is it all right if I put it in here? Okay. All right. Cool. He's going to help me put it in. Check in with the chat here a little bit. Throw up some dollar signs. You made at least 500 bucks in crypto today. I like that. Nobody liked good time more than me, but you see a reason for concern, overvalued coins? No, I don't think so. I think there's just a lot of people are still getting used to the idea of a platform like BitConnect, or some of the other ones. I'm assuming that's kind of what you're assuming if you're not talking about the market as a whole. I just had a huge conversation last night with the bar owner right above where I live about, you know, he still thinks Bitcoin's a bubble. So, and the market cap just went at what, 100 million? It's at an all-time high now. I believe it's a 750 billion market cap. So, you know, the market cap is you know, it was 300 billion, 350 billion not too long ago. Like the market cap has doubled. So, you know, you're seeing a lot more people getting into crypto. And my hope is with this trading office that I'm going to be convincing even more people to get into crypto. When are you going to open the doors to your new office there? So, I mean, basically, the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing it right out of the hotel room there. They have some really cool like venues and some different spots you can set up. And they have ones that are going to be opening up with the new complex that they're building. It's kind of being done in phases. So I think for what I'm doing right now, I think I'm going to be doing it right out of the hotel room. And like I'll be inviting people in if people wanted to come out and visit me. I've gotten a few inquiries for that. So if you wanted to come visit me, the office is for right now is going to be right out of my hotel room. But the idea is to basically get something a little bit more professional, a little bit more set up where people can come and collab. Cap is 766. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's gone up a lot. I was kind of predicting that a little bit earlier. You've been watching my streams. You know, I was at about 600 billion not too long ago, and I think it was due for a little bit of a surge kind of coming into the weekend. And so that's kind of what I was anticipating was like Thursday, which is today. We're going to see a little bit of a pump with the prices that we were seeing. So some of the ones, you know, Ripple still doing pretty good. It was kind of like all over the place. Now it's up at like $3, so Ripple's gone up a lot. Ethereum, you know, I was kind of saying I'm bullish on Ethereum. I think Ethereum's going to come up a little bit and then plateau once it kind of gets over the $1,000 mark. So I think that's going to be a good one that you could get into. And then some of the other ones that are performing really well, it's like Cardano, NEM coin, Stellar Lumens. Those three are up, like all of them are up about like 40 to 50% each. I think that those, you know, those have been performing really well. Some of them it's a little bit, you know, some coins I want to get more data as to before I kind of start investing them. A little bit more statistics on like the mining, some of the difficulty, some of the markets behind the coins. And I think this whole setup that I'm going to be building here is going to be very helpful for that. And it'll really help with video when I'm able to kind of show you guys. I can have everything split out on different screens, and essentially I can kind of go through and just show everyone kind of what I'm seeing and where I see the opportunity. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, we're going to be putting this card in. They're going to be helping me clean it out a little bit, and then we're going to boost it up and make sure everything works. We've got I bought. I'll show you. Oh, sweet. What's that? Oh yeah, and a keyboard. I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you guys. I got a couple of things already. Like you need to get these like different like power outlets, so you can see like the 3 prongs here, and then you kind of like hooking it in there. And so like I haven't been able to really like shave too much, and so like part of that's because my shavers are on a 110, and everything that you buy here in Asia is all battery operated. So I've got this cool little deal here. This is actually like a converter, so it'll convert 220 to 110 and 110 to 220, like vice versa. So that's kind of a cool little deal. So that's a little interesting thing there. I've got I was running out of storage when I was doing all this video editing. You know, video editing takes a lot of data. So I've got some 4 terabytes of storage now. So I've got some different things here, and then I need to get some different adapters, cords, and whatnot. So I'm gonna be doing that here. These guys have got a spot like right next door. They were recommending. All of these guys seem to kind of work a little bit together, but this is definitely a really good one.
Hold on, I changed.
Oh, sweet. This is a nice video card. Maybe I'll turn it into like a little miner. Woo. It's nice and dusty. But this is, you know, this is a beefy video card that I had in there before that was pushing 2 monitors. And this one is much slimmer. Here, you can kind of see the ports here. So they're those display ports. And so this one has got a much smaller video card, which worries me a little bit that it's going to be able to push 4 monitors. It's got the little adapters here for the display ports, and then I think they're going to get it all set up, but they say. So you think?
Hang on.
Okay. I'll pick his brain here a little bit. Let me answer some questions in the chat. Yeah, I could do lights, like LEDs. I think I'd be interested in kind of doing that like later. Like right now, functionality is like all I really care about. I can make it look cool later. I mean, this case is due for an upgrade, but I think I'm just going to stick with functionality for right now, because I want to do like LED lights, like with the you know, maybe in the office as well, kind of just adding little accent lights. Make like 50 cents a day mining. Yeah, this little video card. Yeah, I think when I'm ready to upgrade, you know, I might just turn this into like a little mining machine, you know. What are you up to, bro? I am building a computer. I'm getting a video card installed. I'm getting it hooked up to 4 different monitors. I'm gonna have them in a array. I just bought the stand over here. These guys are kind of working my stuff over here. So I'm going to be setting up a really cool trading. The cost is probably going to be, I don't know, I'm probably dropping about $3,000 on all this stuff, USD. So it's, you know, made 1.51% interest today, plus that, you know, 2.5 kick, so 1.75 interest. I mean, I can pay for just about everything today, just on the daily interest I made today. The taxi cab is a little bit pricey. It's about 80 bucks to get a taxi from Malaysia, where I was staying at in Forest City, over to where this is at, Sim Lim, this little mall here. And I got a taxi guy coming to pick me up. Once we get all this done and set up, I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have the guy come back and pick me up, take me back over. Customs is kind of interesting going through there, but the border crossing on that second place is like way better. Like, we drove right up to customs and got right through. Kind of went early in the morning, but the other one that goes to downtown Johor Bahru, I mean, you might be sitting in that thing for hours, you know, trying to get through customs. RCR, Robert Watson, working behind the scenes. He must have said something. 3K is a month of your housing, yeah. Good question, Brian Drury. With your BitPay card, so actually, if you've been watching my streams, like my BitPay card like stopped working because they did this like thing where now they like force you to go through like a web address, and so I didn't really like how they did that, how they set that up. I got $5 on my BitPay card. I can't even like use my BitPay card right now. So I was using my Shift card. Now my Shift card's not working because I think they just shut it down because they see all these foreign transactions. So right now I'm just going to be doing credit cards and just paying off my credit cards, you know, once I get all my finances together. I mean, the BCC Pay card is out. You know, there was a little bit of uncertainty that was kind of spreading around the internet on, like, you know, the card details and whatnot. And like, as I mentioned, like, I didn't really see the utility behind it for me personally because I had 2 cards that were working at the time. But right now, both those cards aren't working, so the BitPay card might be a good one for me to pick up here. So I think they're gonna set it up on this monitor here so we can test it out. I'll have to remember my password. It's been a while. What's going on, Jason? BitPay card works fine with the BitPay e-wallet or BitPay wallet.
The power supply is 220 watts. 220, sir.
Is that going to be okay for the 220? Because I've only had this thing hooked up to 110.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So DisplayPort cable 1.5 meters, is it long enough?
That should be. It should be as long as it goes.
Okay, because our neighbor, they are selling.
Well,
$1.5.
1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
It's like, well, you know what? I might need. Is that gonna?
This is 1.5.
Yeah, I think 2 of those. Oh, let's see here. Because if I'm gonna have like the computer right underneath the desk,
Then should be enough.
that should be enough.
Yeah, that should be enough.
Yeah. But for the ones that are on top, I might need the longer
one.
You have a longer?
Longer one, you do have 3 meters.
Yeah. So maybe get 2 of the 1.5 and 2 of the 3 meters. Okay, cool. What? Let's say again? Power's not working. That's not good.
You can see the power, but the power supply is not working.
So apparently power's not working.
Yeah.
That's no good. I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting here. I mean, I'm just gonna start replacing shit until it works. So, I don't know, what do you think? New motherboard, new power supply? I mean, the power supply's on here. You can see the red. The red's working. So I don't know how much troubleshooting I'm going to be doing on this live stream, but yeah, let me know what you guys want to talk about. And what do you think? Maybe
Check the power supply. Is it 40? Let me check it. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me troubleshoot.
Okay. Oh, you're testing it there?
Yeah, testing it. Yeah, power supply is not working.
Okay, let's do a new power supply then.
Yeah.
You have a
power supply to change it.
You have a power supply?
Yes.
Okay. Of course. Sweet. So I guess the power supply must have crapped out. He was, yeah, it was kind of interesting. He just took a little, kind of little metal thing. And he was testing the power to basically he's testing the power to. I've never seen anyone do it like that before. I mean, like there's, so a lot of these shops that are in this mall, like the ones that are kind of facing the inside here are like really like professional. It's all new stuff and everything. But like this mall goes back. Like you have like it goes back that way, like back into the corners, and then it like loops around. And if you go back behind into those shops, they're like not as expensive to open up a store there. So there's a lot of like technicians and things like that that'll just, you know, there's a bunch of like, you know, computers and just parts everywhere, and that's just how they have their store. So, you know, very different than anything you would see in the States. But yeah, I mean, like you can see, like, you can test power looking and outlet. Curious, did you actually meet the BitConnect owners during your travels to the events, or are they behind the scenes too? Like, I think that's the thing about BitConnect, the thing that they're kind of trying to go for is that there aren't any owners, that it's basically, it's a community-driven platform, and that's like some of the things I've been hearing is eventually what they want to do is they want to turn the platform over to the community, and that's their kind of ultimate plan, is to basically once that becomes an option or a possibility, that's kind of what they're looking to do. Perhaps that's something with, you know, maybe they just refocus and start working on, like, say, the BitConnect X project. But the lending platform and kind of everything they've set up there, it's getting to a point perhaps where it'll be pretty self-sufficient. That's what we're kind of hoping. Glenn Arcaro is a shareholder. I mean, he's on the like limited listing or entity, I guess. They've got the national promoters as part of that, because like that was kind of some FUD that was being spread around the internet, was that you know, that the company was shutting down. You had this this like, you know, entity that, you know, was kind of fake out of the UK, this Fitzsimmons character, and now it's all with the national promoters. BitConnect X going to be a direct competitor to Binance? I mean, that's my theory. That's what I'm thinking that we're going to be seeing, is that you know, right now the trend, the big trend that we're seeing is and I think in the crypto space is really been the, you know, what's happening in the exchanges where the volume of trading is, and Binance came out of nowhere and just kind of took over the scene. Binance was not a big exchange too long ago. It was you know, very new, and they've come on the scene, and they've just really kind of taken over. They're number one. Working? Oh, sweet. Enter the BIOS. I'm glad I have someone here helping me with the tech. It should just be that SSD. Maybe it wasn't plugged in all the way. You know, there should be two hard drives here. Yeah, it's in a RAID. So I have it in a RAID 0. Yeah, I have these two SSD drives in a RAID 0. It's one of the reasons why I didn't really want to complicate this. I figured it'd just be easier just to bring my computer out, just because I got everything set up the way I want. But having it in a RAID 0 is way faster. So I don't know how many of you guys on my stream are familiar with that, but basically what you can do is you can set up like multiple hard drives, and what it's going to do is it's going to read from the hard drives simultaneously. So it actually is much faster. It's able to read the data much faster. So SSD is going to be faster than like a regular, you know, RPM hard drive with the spinning disk. And then you can take your SSDs and you can actually set them up in an array. What about that Wi-Fi? So the Wi-Fi is it's kind of bugging out on me a little bit here, but this is a 5G system they've got here. I just can't go too far outside of the store. See static grounded reaching in a case like that? Probably not. Yeah, I'm getting these curved screens. They're gonna look like just the one right over my shoulder.
There's no hard drive inside?
What's that?
There's no hard drive inside?
There should be another SSD, just like this
Only
one.
this.
That's it.
There's no hard drive inside.
Right here. That's right here. See?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see right there? And so it's got the black. Yeah.
No, this is cover. That's a cover.
No. It's this right here. See? See how
Oh,
it's
yeah,
attached
one
here?
more.
Yeah.
Okay, this is.
It doesn't have the power. I can see
Yeah,
it doesn't have power.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hold on.
That makes sense as to why it's not working. I have it in a RAID 0, and so both hard drives need to be plugged in and powered up.
We have bench things and
Okay. I think it should work. Yeah, it should work now. So I was like, you know, taking this thing in from all the way over from America. So that power supply probably just on its last legs or just something to knock it out. Best strategy for someone about to give BitConnect a chance after learning more. I've mentioned what I think is a really good strategy is kind of like the 50-50 strategy. So basically, I think it's I think it's really good to start with kind of a larger amount if you can. Like 5,000 would be a great starting point if you can afford it. Go with 5,000, and you want to make a goal of getting to 20,000. And so what you can do is you can. Hey, what's up, man? You can do two different. You can do two different. Oh, just totally lost my train of thought there. One of my buddies just came in. But you can do half. You can do half. So you can take half, you can reinvest it, and the other half you can pull out and you can spend it and whatnot. So, yeah. What's going on, Ryan? Good to see you. I'm doing a live stream here, so I'm showing everyone the computer. I'm getting this thing set up. I've got 4 of these monitors. I'm going to be putting in like an array and setting up. Yeah, it's going to be pretty sweet once I'm all done. So I got a lot of my stuff over here. I'm catching a cab back to Malaysia here a little bit later.
Awesome.
Yeah. So what brings you in?
Just buying a few more parts for my ant miners.
Oh yeah? He's running ant miners.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
maybe I'll catch you later.
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
Take care. I'll let you know once I'm off my stream.
Okay.
Yeah. Whole game. You know, if there's going to be any limits to BCCX, one person may be able to buy in the ICO. You know, I don't think they've released any of that info yet. You know, there's still a lot of unknowns with the BitConnect X ICO. I'm sure they're going to be rolling out a lot more details here around the 10th. Is kind of what they're saying. You can just walk in there and buy ASICs. Yeah, you can buy anything you want in here. Wheel and deal. Did you hear about Gigawatt Mining getting sued? I didn't hear about that. That's interesting. If you have some information and you can send me an email on that, I'm interested. I'm gonna have to do like a search on that. That would be good. What's going on, BitConnection? Johnny Crypto. Yeah, it's me, miner for life. Oh, the $20,000 strategy. So the $20,000 strategy basically is trying to get your account to a $20,000 active investment in BitConnect, and that is basically getting you roughly about $200 a day. Hopefully you're doing those in larger lump sums so you can kind of get the extra interest rate bump. At $200 a day, you're making $73,000 a year. You're making more than most people make in their normal job. So that's pretty significant. $73,000 is going to outpace like the only other professions that are really going to make more than $73,000 are going to be, you know, professions where you're going to have to work, you know, long hours. You know, doctors, lawyers, you know, people kind of getting into that range. So like that's really kind of the game changer for BitConnect, and that was the big change in my mentality once, you know, I started getting more invested in the platform. Once I got to about the $20,000 level, you know, you're able to live off that. You know, you're able to you can kind of work with that a little bit. And then the next plateau, I think that I've heard from some of the people at BitConnect has been the $200,000 level. So once you get to $200,000, you're making $2 grand a day, and so then you're really doing good in the platform. But the $20,000, I think for most people, that's the first kind of plateau that you want to get to, where you can kind of you know, you can get a little bit more comfortable with the money that you're making. Craig gone AWOL? No, I think Craig is just, I think he's getting a little bit fed up of people calling him out on certain things. Like I was seeing some stuff online. People are kind of going after him. Like there's been a couple of videos of people like going after us. He's like, I'm not doing comments anymore. Like, you know, I think you need that from time to time. He takes a lot of heat. Yeah, Craig just being Craig. In the flow, man. He's just in the flow. Craig needs to bring spaceship back to Earth. Craig has now officially pissed me off. He has gone completely unreachable, no use at all. You can email him if you have his email. That's, I think, you know, he's getting sick and tired of people with the hate mail. So I can't fault him too much. I mean, some of the stuff I've been reading is like burn in hell, like just those types of like the most like negative sentiments that you could possibly get. So people are just like they're trolling on a whole nother level with Craig. Any further word on the Dubai BitConnect gig? I don't know what you mean by gig. Are you meaning like the annual event? I mean, they're doing the annual event in Dubai. I don't think they've made any plans as to where that's going to be. I'm sure wherever one of the bigger venues is, they're going to try to do it there. They had 2,500 or so last year. I'm assuming they're probably going to be doing much bigger numbers this time, probably over 5,000. So a venue that can hold 5,000 people. Something like the Pattaya event was huge. But other than that, there's going to be, it seems like Dubai is going to be kind of a central meeting point for people because it's in terms of like flights and things like that. If people like coming in, it's like, you know, it's kind of in the middle of Europe. It's easier to get to if you're in America, even on Asia if you're on the eastern coast. It's not too far of a flight. It's roughly about like 7-8 hours or so to get to Dubai. Oh yeah, wondering about like if they're going to do a $20,000 like entry fee, like invest $20,000. It's good. Oh sweet. Success. Dude, I'm liking this. I'm able to live stream with you guys the whole time while these guys are fixing my computer up. Check this out. I mean, obviously, like the drivers need to be installed and whatnot, but got my Exodus wallet on there. I got my OBS. It was like, oh, that's for your like drivers and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going straight back to the hotel and I'm gonna have both these monitors hooked up. So I'll at least have a dual monitor set up tonight. And then probably like either gonna have to order 2 monitors on the, like, so what they use here is they use Lazada. They don't use Amazon. Amazon doesn't deliver to Malaysia or Singapore. So they use a website called Lazada. So I'm gonna be ordering two more of these monitors. and then setting up the whole thing there. But at least I got this working. Yeah, this is gonna look really good. Joey Rocket, what's going on? Clove, you holding any Cardano? I'm not. I missed the boat on that one, unfortunately. Now I'm kind of trying to find a good buy-in time. I mean, that's part of what this is all setting this up, is so that I can be on top of those trends. That was one I just missed. And part of it is just I didn't know enough about it. I've actually been watching a lot of videos by, what was it? I think his name's like Charles Hopskin or something like that. He's kind of like the speaker for Cardano. I was watching a bunch of videos on him the other day. He's kind of hard to listen to because he's a very kind of technical, like nerdy guy. But he's got some really good info. And I think one of the things that was interesting, probably the biggest takeaway that I got from his like some of the videos I was watching with him, is he kind of had like this tiered system where basically he was saying like BitConnect is like, or not BitConnect, but Bitcoin is the first generation coin, and it has these issues, these problems. And then you had like Ethereum was like the next level up, and then Ethereum was the second generation, and Ethereum is not without its problems. So it has a few different issues and things that are kind of going along with that. And then they were showing how like platforms like Cardano are kind of the third generation. So this is the next generation of cryptocurrency, and why they're so excited about this, and why this is better than some of the other coins. So when you're looking at Litecoin, you're looking at Bcash, you're looking at Ethereum, you're looking at these top market cap coins, and trying to understand why Cardano is performing as well as it is. And it's one that's being transacted quite a bit here in Asia, in Hong Kong primarily. Yeah, everyone's here is Asian. Cardano is the next level. I mean, that's what I'm hearing about Cardano. I just, like I said, I kind of missed the boat on that. Part of it is I just got busy. I didn't have the time to really do the research on it. So I was just looking at it from a pure market perspective. I'm just seeing it going up and up and up and up and up, and I just was like, man, I don't understand why it's doing so well. So looking into it a little bit more. I mean, sure, it certainly has some potential behind it. I missed the boat on everything. I don't want to miss the boat on BitConnect X, but need more info. Yeah, I'll try to bring some. I've been saying that, like, if I get some info, some stuff I think that's relevant, I'll do a stream on it. Think long term. There was a really good post. I'm going to post it on Instagram here in a little bit because I got it stored on my phone. But it was basically going through, and probably a lot of you guys that are in crypto have seen this, but it's basically like if you had invested $1,000 in Ethereum, if you had invested $1,000 in Ripple, if you had invested $1,000 in Litecoin in the beginning of this year, in like January 1st of 2017, what those would have been worth, now, and it's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible how those have just exploded in their market value. So you could most likely apply that same logic and principle to this year. You just kind of have to buy in. And so that might be something I might be doing. Is hey, I'm going to take like $5,000. I want to put $1,000 into the top 5 alt currencies. Yeah, it looks like Joey says he's buying a lot of altcoins. I was watching a video where Trevon was like saying, he was looking at some like multimillionaire that he was following, and he had like millions and millions and millions of dollars in this account, and he was only holding like 3 Bitcoin or something, like a very small amount of Bitcoin. It was all altcoins. And I think there's a lot more opportunity in the altcoin market. So I'm going to be interested in really kind of getting into that. So yeah, they're installing. Dude, they're doing everything for me. This is great. This is what I need. I was like, I think I put a video on there. I was like, I need tech support or whatever. I'm just going to come here. Like, they'll just do everything for you. Screw tech support. I'll just come to SimLim. Y'all ain't got nothing like this in the States. I'm going to be pretty spoiled here. I'm going to have everything. Everything's going to be done for me. Some amazing projects and alts will change the world. Yeah, I would agree. I think that there's some really interesting technologies there, for sure. How are the prices on the hardware over there? I mean, a lot of these are, you know, they're doing deals on these. Like I would say they're pretty comparable to the States. I think you could probably get a little bit better quality, you know, off of Amazon and the US, but like there's something to be said about efficiency. Like I'm gonna sit here on this live stream this entire time. By the time I get off, everything's gonna be built for me. So I get to hang out with you guys while my computer gets all set up. And then I'm basically going right back to the hotel and I get right to work. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna set everything up on my computer. I'm gonna be getting everything dialed in and organized. It's gonna be good stuff. I can't wait. Like I've been traveling so much, like everything's been on my laptop. Like my laptop's completely full. I don't have any data to spare to do like video editing or anything like that. And then I got all these like USB drives and thumb drives. They're all full. And I was at my wit's end. I was like, man, I gotta take care of my tech. So I got stuff all over the place. So this is gonna be great. What is the security like there? The security here is actually really different. Like, I mean, I guess you could say like there's security here at the, you know, at the mall or whatnot. I don't even know if there's really security here. It's just not the same type of mentality that you would have in the U.S. But I thought it was really interesting. Like the conversation I was having with the bar owner last night, he was telling me a lot of stuff about the security I need to be aware of in Malaysia, and these are some things I didn't really know or comprehend. One of the things he was telling me was like, you should have a day bag like packed and ready to go, just in case, like, because they were saying like you could get in trouble with what they call the Sultan. So the Sultan is like he's kind of like he'd be like a state like president or something, like a governor but with more power. And if you do anything to kind of like cross them, I mean, they can just throw you in a dark hole and like throw away the key. Like they're super bad about some of that stuff. There's been some horror stories apparently. So he's saying like, you know, like if I get into like, he was warning me about doing business with people in Malaysia and doing deals or something. Say some of those deals go south, like all they would have to do essentially, from what he was explaining to me, was complain to the Sultan, and the Sultan could essentially just have me put away. And so there's certain things you have to be a little bit more careful of. And he was advising me, you know, he's like, hey, this is still a third world country. There's still some things you need to be aware of. And I would have a day bag packed and ready to go just in case you need to leave the country for whatever reason. So it's kind of interesting to kind of get some of that feedback. So
okay.
You need me to log back in? Yeah, bug out bag. That's not paranoia, that's being aware. Yeah, I mean, we are not in the US. I don't want you guys looking at my password. Yeah, I am a guest. I'm a guest here. Trying to become a citizen. Something. Or just get another passport. Second passport. This is awesome, guys. This is great. Thank you so much. Getting everything all installed for me. And so now, like...
Just plug and play when you go to smartphone.
Okay.
Just plug it in, so it's the kind of monitor,
and they should just hook all right in. You have all the...
Because the card comes with mini display.
Okay.
Mini display, they come with this extension.
Okay.
So you just need to get this cable.
Well, yeah, but you got them for me, right? You got.
Yeah, I'll get for you from my neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you need
good.
two 1.5 meter and two 3 meters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
The small cable is this.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep those like together in the box or whatnot. Sweet. I can't wait to get on this thing. You know what's great? I've been really wanting to get on Mixmeister with the music. I'm really good on Mixmeister, and I can take some of these beats and things like that, and I can do some really cool things with it. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, we'll go ahead and shut it down. Clover doesn't like to discuss this, but he gets around with a jetpack or a Pegasus.
So for the cables,
Okay.
1.5 meter, my neighbor will charge you $23 per cable.
Okay.
Okay, for the 3 meter one will be $28.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, that sounds
so
good.
there will be 4 cables.
Okay.
One is over there.
Cool. I do need to get off at some point so I can get my cab ordered, or get my taxi driver to come pick me up now that I'm finishing up. So I'll probably take a few more questions, maybe stay on for another like 5 minutes or so. Like a kid in a candy store. Yeah, man, this is a big candy store. A lot of cool stuff here. Are there kidnappings of foreigners there? I mean, I've heard some shady stories. It's probably more common in a place like Malaysia than here in Singapore. I think it's very, very safe here in Singapore. You know, I mean, I like to walk on the wild side a little bit more. I'm a little bit more risky in that sense, but I don't have the same fear of like... Yeah. I guess I don't have the same fear that people are going to mess with me. You know, a lot of times they're more scared of a guy like me than...
Extension ports, so you plug in.
Yeah, that sounds great. A good crowd one. We're going to stay on, the more numbers.
Okay,
but then the longer the streams are, so people don't necessarily watch them like when they upload to the internet. But yeah, like it's a techie store. Oh, it's almost like 30 people. Okay. Brandon. Yeah, the tech shop's got a great signal here. As soon as I went over there, it kind of went away. So, anyone want power supply that's not working and a graphics card? I'm about to throw this stuff away. I hate to throw this away, but especially like GPU card. Free shipping. This is a cool little store here. This store here gets a lot better reviews. A lot of people kind of point you to this store right here. So I think these guys really know their stuff. Quick thanks for being one of the most down-to-earth, no BS BCC promoters. Appreciate that, Brandon. 2 massage parlors accept Bitcoin. I think you're going to be hard-pressed for that to happen.
Okay, that means it's one graphic cards, P1000. The price for this is $690.
Okay.
And the power supply is 148, 650 watts. And the monitors is 59, 598 times 2.
Okay.
This is 199.
Okay.
1690. This 148 plus 598 plus 598 plus 199.
Okay. You know how much that is USD?
233. USD is how much?
Yeah.
USD 多少钱？
USD should be around 1.
You convert?
1.4.
Wait, let me check the exact rate.
So I would like divide it by 1.4.
Sure.
1 USD. 0.75.
Alright.
So divide by 0.7 times 0.7. Right. 1674 USD.
Can I get maybe a special price since I'm buying so much stuff from you guys? A little bit of a discount?
Yeah, a little bit discount, but this one I can't give. Because this is discounted price.
Okay.
Only this one I can give you is one. This is 128. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate
this
that.
would be should be 590.
590. Okay.
590 comes to, and this would be
Thank you very much.
$20.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
This is 199 minus 20. This is 179. Okay.
Okay.
This will be 179.
Okay.
This is 590 times 2. This is 128. But this one I can.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. I
That means
appreciate
it's
that.
total will be 6 plus 128 plus 590 plus 190 and 179. Okay, that means it's only 2177
Okay.
instead of 2233.
Okay. Cool.
Sure. Okay. Plus 590 plus 590.
All right, guys.
Okay, 2177. Are you sure I receive for you?
Yeah. So I dropped it a little bit. A little bit.
Do you bring your passport or just?
Yeah. I got my passport.
You can get back around $100
Huh?
GST refund.
GST refund?
Yeah.
What's
You're
that?
gonna take back GST, right?
GST?
You're not going to stay here in Singapore, right?
No.
But you drive, right?
Yeah, to drive. No, yeah, not going to the airport. Yeah. You're talking about like the tax refund.
Yeah, the tax
Yeah.
refund.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the airport for that. You need my passport?
Different.
Oh, okay.
Because if he's driving, then there won't be any tax refund.
Yeah.
Unless you're flying, then
It's not that much, so it's not worth it for me to go to the airport, but it's good to know maybe for next time. I just have to buy it before I fly out. You take BCC coins. What was Joe Smith talking about? Probably ripped me off on the GPU. Whatever. It's working. How much do they discount? I don't know. 5%, not much. But whatever. Food's not bad. They don't have food really here. I think I'm gonna wait till I get back. I've been gaining some weight, so I'm trying to actually lose a little bit of weight. I'm trying not to eat too much. I need to start working out some more. I'm trying to get my schedule in order here, so I'm trying to like start working out in the morning every day, eating a little bit healthier. I've been eating just whatever I can get my hands on, so I'll probably put on about 10-15 pounds. So I need to get back in shape, get my New Year's resolution going. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Wi-Fi. I think I'm gonna get the Wi-Fi working real solid. So I just got the password to the bar that's upstairs, and it's like super fast. So if I have to, I'm just gonna do them all from up there until I can figure out what's going on in my room. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that under control, so the live streams will be nice and rock solid for you guys.
Can I have your name? Can I have your name? Thank you.
Is that all you need?
Thank you. Yeah, total will be 2177. Huh?
Okay.
As I said.
Okay,
You
great.
payment by card? Or
Yeah.
cash?
Card. This one.
Thank you.
BCC Pay card, not quite, but soon. Yeah, I've never been fat, so I'm probably I put on a little bit of weight here, but the heaviest I've ever been has been 270. But that was when I was playing football. I was a big dude back when I was 270. I mean, my arms were way bigger. Like I was working out a lot. I was a big dude, and You know, I started like slimming down. I was like 245 when I played for the Seahawks. I'm like 255 right now. I was probably about 10 or 15 pounds lighter earlier, so I'm gonna try and lose.
Some card. Can I press it? Can I just sign it here?
Okay.
This one check. This one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Keeping this a crypto female friendly zone. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you don't need to be bringing all that lewdness into my stream. So I appreciate you looking out for things like that, Robert. No, I'm not using the BCC Pay card yet. So, but soon. I'm gonna get one here really soon. The position I played tight end, so I was a big receiver. Now you play for BitConnect because you got drafted as a BCC promoter. Yeah, that's interesting perspective. Good.
Then your handphone chargers, is it very expensive?
This one?
Yeah?
300 US.
No, I mean, what about the services that you have so long, the charges, the trunk call charges?
Oh, yeah, well, I do need a charger, but
No, what I mean is the charges, the trunk call charges when you're talking,
yeah.
the data.
This Wi-Fi?
Yeah, it's just wall Wi-Fi.
Oh, using the similar Wi-Fi.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm using the internet.
Yeah.
yeah.
Otherwise, the charges will be.
Yeah. I have to do it off the internet here. So yeah.
You're from States?
Yeah, America. Yeah. We had a good crowd on here. They enjoyed this whole.
You guys are really fully maximum using the IT to help you to assist you.
Yeah, you guys have some good IT people, so people know their stuff.
All good guys.
Yeah,
All good guys.
I'll definitely be back. If you need to come to Singapore, you need tech support. This is the spot. I'm telling you what a deal.
I think of this into bank.
Yeah, that'll be good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but. All right, guys, I'm packing up here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, big discount time. Maybe I'll ask for a promotional thing next time I'm in. But yeah, I got these two 32-inch monitors.
I mean, push down for you.
Yeah. Loading up. All right, guys. Good to have you guys on. I appreciate you guys staying on. I'm gonna go back and set all this stuff up, and I'm gonna do my next live stream and show you guys my setup and get things set up. And if you guys got some suggestions on some things to incorporate into what I'm doing, I'm all ears. So for some of you techie guys out there, you want to throw a couple suggestions my way.
One more thing to let you know that inside there's one new power cord. You can just use it for your computers.
Okay. Yeah, I could definitely use one. Great.
Just put it inside there.
Okay. Awesome. I got the UPC. I think I'm all set. I think I'm all good to go. All right, guys. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys very soon. I'm gonna do something here, showing you guys my office. I don't know if it's gonna be in a few hours, but I'm gonna once I get things rolling, I get things set up, I'll get online. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.